Hello and welcome to the Energy Forecast 2022. And over the course of January, I'm going to be interviewing 9 experts on the energy of 2022. So you can get a free workbook. You can see the link here. Please go to this link and you can sign up for a free workbook about the energy of 2022. Every single expert that I interview, I'm asking them to give me an exercise of something you guys can do and integrate into your lives to make 2022 the most amazing year ever. So go to that link, sign up for your free 2022 energy workbook. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. From the 7th of January, we're going to be having 9 experts, astrologers, numerologists, shamanic practitioners. I'm going to be talking about the Akashic Records. We're going to have lots of different experts discussing the energy of 2022 and how you can utilize this energy to have your best year yet. Hello and welcome back to the Energy Forecast 2022, and I am your host and guide, Aloise.life. And I just want to say thank you, first of all, for everybody who's been on this journey with us. I was really inspired to take a look at the energy of 2022, and I have to be totally honest, I'm even more inspired after this series. I'm just going to do a little recap for you, but please remember, if you haven't already, you can download a free workbook which will take you through the series of exercises each of my guests have described. We have to do the work. We come here to work. We come here to evolve. We come here to grow. This is an incredible planet. It's an incredible place. And we really do come here to do our spiritual evolutionary work. So what we have done is taken the experts' advice and devised the exercises that they've given us into a free workbook. This is like a weekend. You could spend your weekend doing this and it would set you up for 2022 really nicely. So if you haven't already, the link is here. Please download that. We also have a paid version, which is a much more comprehensive workbook. It also has behind the scenes talks of all my guests. I've been having off the cuff, like real conversations that you can't have on YouTube in those talks. So please do invest in that. It's like $22. We made it a real bargain because we wanted everybody to get access. But this is the year of transformation. I've heard it time and time again from my guests. So I'm just going to do a little recap. We started with myself, and when I tuned into the Akashic Records, the quantum field, what I was told was this is the year of self-mastery. This is the year to get your ducks in a row. Now, Nick absolutely confirmed this. Do you remember beautiful Nick who talked to us about the water tiger year? He was confirming that it's very important that we look at what we want to invest in and really what we want for our future and invest in it now. So my advice with the self-mastery is to do one thing at a time, master that one thing at a time, integrate it into your life, and then move on. And then Nick was very kindly saying that we have to look at what we want and invest in what matters. And he was also describing how consumerism and also geopolitics will really, really shift and change this year. Now, our beautiful friend Sarah, she reiterated this. Sarah Wiseman, who's a channel, she was saying we'll see a shift in leadership. And we'll also see a real shift in people understanding that they have to connect to their own guidance. I can 100% say that that would be my one piece of advice for self-mastery, is really connect with yourself. You have a higher self that is you in future lives. That higher self is guiding you. It knows where it wants you to go. Now, if you can do one thing, that would be the one thing that I would recommend that you master this year. And basically, that is your connection to yourself. You are a sovereign human being who absolutely has all the answers. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And the key thing that you need to develop this year in this incredible transformational year is your own connection to yourself and then God. So coming on, Richard, you remember lovely Richard, beautiful Richard, Henry VIII's astrologer? Well, he basically said that this is a year of massive transformation and how the collective are going to a new level as of March. So hang in there, not long to go. Johannes, again, incredible talk. He was talking about the microcosm and the macrocosm and the microcosm, how what happens up in the heavens also happens down in our lives, and really about how we can stay in balance this year is to stay in harmony and love. Now, it might get crazier out there because this number 2022 in balance is about harmony and love. Out of balance, it's about control and surveillance. So with regards to numerology, you have a vibration that sits in the energy of the year, and that is felt through the collective. So that is the macrocosm, the wider collective. And then the microcosm is your own life. So let's think about it this way. If we all as a collective can focus on harmony and love within our own lives, if we can get our ducks in a row, if we can take responsibility for what we want our home, our families, our communities to look like, we're then taking the bottom up approach. One of the key themes that came out of this series is that we must take self-responsibility, self-mastery. So you beautiful beings, you are here to change the world. Each and every one of you has a divine spark of God, and you are here to help the collective. Never think that you cannot contribute and change the world. I love that saying. There's a little meme that says about the mosquito, and it was all about, if you think you can't change the world, look at what a mosquito can do in a room by itself. And I'm being a little bit flippant, but it gets you the idea and it gives you the picture. Each of us are a piece of the puzzle. In my training within Dharma, the righteous path of action, it literally says that if every single being was self-actualized in their purpose, we totally would heal this world. And that is where we're going, my friends. The golden age is starting. We're in this great awakening. We're going into this beautiful period on earth. Now, a couple more guests to mention. Lovely Abby Wynn. I thoroughly enjoyed my conversation with her. She was talking about developing your gifts. Each of you have a gift. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a gift. Lean in and develop your gifts. Krish, my dear friend, I love that talk. He was absolutely saying something similar about doing the work, right? We have to show up. You don't go to the gym and go once and have muscles. I wish. No, we have to build the muscle. Take self-responsibility, do the work, connect to your gifts, connect to your guidance, take responsibility for what you want this planet to look like. Remember to be in harmony with this year. We must be in harmony and love. And then Sarah Wiseman just channeled the most beautiful information. I would really encourage you, to listen to that over again, because there was so much wise wisdom in her talk. And behind the scenes, we had a very, very fascinating conversation that I would really recommend you to have a look at. And then my dearest friend, Rania James, a 40-year master astrologer. And wow, does she blow your socks off? Just an incredible confirmation that where we're going is where humanity has collectively agreed. And this is an exciting time to be alive. So I want to thank all my guests for their contribution. I want to thank all of you guys out there for watching. It's been an incredible journey, and I really appreciate being on the journey with you. And here is to the year of transformation. Before I sign off, I just want to mention Jane. I did talk about what Jane mentioned, but I didn't mention her name specifically. So it's very important to me to mention every single person. So beautiful Jane, right at the beginning, was talking about this taking responsibility. We must take responsibility for this new way of living and being. And can you see that by bringing all of these incredible change makers together, we have kind of seen what is going to happen from a different angle and a different perspective. And that for me is how this new way of living and working is. This new age is about the power of the collective. It's about us coming together, how we're stronger together, how we rise, how each of us have a piece of the puzzle, and how we can join together and we can make this world a better place. So what did you think to this interview? Hopefully you got some really good insights, and you really now understand how you can implement the energy of 2022 into your life. If you haven't already, please do sign up for our free energy workbook. The link is here. You can sign up for your free energy workbook, and inside the workbook are all of our experts giving you an exercise that you can do that you can integrate and put into your life to make 2022 the best year yet. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel. The interviews will be coming out from the 7th of January for the rest of January, all the way to the end of January. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel, like and share. And I really hope that you find a lot of value from the Energy 2022 forecast series.